Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. So look at what was at my door today, our delivery from King of Christmas. But this year, there is no Christmas tree. King of Christmas has other items for your holiday seasons besides their famous Christmas tree, and I cannot wait to share with you what I was sent this year to share with you to get you started thinking about the holiday season. I know it is July, y'all, Christmas in July. And I asked the question, is it ever too early to plan for Christmas? A lot of you guys said no, and I must agree. So I want to thank our friends at King of Christmas for collaborating with your girl once again this year. And stay tuned to find out what the contents are in this year's King of Christmas box. So we're here in my office, and I shared with you a couple of days ago that we have really began to refresh the office. And the space that I want to work on is here over my television. It's a blank space. I was have been looking for art to fill this space, and I never could find exactly what I was looking for. So your girl is gonna make it. One thing that is really popular right now is like the putty art. And if you go into Hobby Lobby or Home Goods, you will find the putty art, and it's a little bit expensive. So we're gonna make it ourselves. Now here is the first putty art that I have created, and I used an old frame, a picture frame that I had that the contents are no longer the colors that I'm using. So I created this beauty. So I'm gonna show you how I did it, and I want to say this whole DIY cost me $2.50. $2.50. That was it. Okay. So this is the original frame here that I had, and I had been holding on to it because I knew I wasn't going to be using those colors anymore, those very like Tuscan type colors, deep oranges and yellows. So when I saw how this back was and that it was matted, I was like, girl, yes, we are going to upcycle this for a project, and this is the perfect project. So I'm just going to take off the backing here and all of the matting tape, and then we'll be able to see how this art was constructed. Okay, so we're taking the backing off, and then you see the matting of the art. Now, what I am going to do is I have some cork board, like the foam board, and that is what I am going to use for this. So I tried it with the first piece, and once I saw that it would work, I was like, girl, go ahead. So the cork board actually, I also picked up from um, I picked up from Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, I picked up from Dollar Tree, so I picked up two of these. So now I am actually at with $5. So I lied. It's about $5 for this DIY, and then I also bought two of the small containers of the putty that you like, the drywall putty. So that's what I'll be using for this. So I use my mat to measure the proper size and use that as my template, and then I have my my blade here to cut out the proper size that will fit back into our glass frame. So these are the two jars of the drywall putty that I had, and I had one on hand. Now this one was pink, and then once it dries, it turns white. But I've had it so long now, it felt like it was going to be pliable, but I was like, girl, it's not going to work. So using the um, putty from the Dollar Tree was the way to go, and so I'm just going to use my drywall like spackle here, and I am just pressing it on and pressing it in to this the foam board. Now this is also a DIY that you can use a canvas on, and I have an idea that I want to do with a canvas, so that will be coming up very, very soon. And you can make all of the um, putty art that you would like, and it will definitely save you some money. Okay, so recently I was in Hobby Lobby. I was at Home Goods, and I saw this beautiful putty art. It was large. I think it was probably about 36 by 20, and they wanted $299 for it. And I saw a 36 by 20 frame at Hobby Lobby for $17.99. And yeah, I think we're going to recreate that. So stay tuned for the DIY of that board. Now, I am placing the putty on this board in no particular way. Now, the two boards are the two art pieces are totally different because this is like a DIY, so there is no perfect stroke, and everything is different from one frame to the other, but it is going to go together because you've seen those art pieces where they have the frames and they might have three frames, but none of the frames go together, but none of the pictures or the art inside go together. Frames make them cohesive. That is the same thing that we're creating here. So you'll see there are more strokes and different ridges. I wanted to press it in so you'll have highs and lows like mountains and valleys. And on this art piece, you'll see that there are more crevices than in the first art piece that I created because I was just trying it out to see that it works. So now that we know that it's going to work, we're good. So I've taken this and I've let it dry for about 3 hours. So now we're outside. So now we're going to use our Go spray paint. Now this is one of those items that I think that if you use several different kinds of spray paint and spray it at the same time, you will have a beautiful design. I think we're going to put that on our list for another art piece. And what I want to do is I want to spray it like straight ahead so it'll get up against the mountains of this piece, and then I'm spraying downward so it will hit the valleys. So I'm making sure I get all of the edges and that we leave no pieces of this art untouched. Okay, so now this has dried for about an hour, and now I'm bringing it back in. So because it's putty and this is Dollar Tree putty, you will have to be a little bit careful. I believe if you use the putty that's pink that turns white, you will definitely get a better outcome, but this turned out very, very nice. Now here's our frame again. So we're going to go ahead and wipe it down with some Spray-Away so we won't have no streaks. It'll be really nice, crisp, and clean. And then we'll go ahead and place our art into the frame. For disaster, even good things leave a bitter taste. Try to calm down, thoughts spinning faster. Terrified, hiding with laughter. When your brain's wired for disaster, even good things leave a bitter taste. So now that our art is placed inside the frame, we'll go ahead and tape the edges. I want you to see quickly how flush the mat is to the frame, and just like the tape, the brown tape was taped around the edges, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just using regular Scotch tape. If you want to use brown tape, you can, but I like this DIY because I can always change out, do another different kind of art, use another color, and place it right back in the frame. Worry won't change the outcome, but I've been doing this for so long. My brain keeps signaling danger, although I know that I'll be just fine. Even good things leave a bitter taste, yeah. Even good things leave a bitter taste, yeah. Even good things leave a bitter taste, yeah. Even good things leave a bitter taste. All right, so this is how this art looks, and it looks really nice, huh? You see how the variations of the hills and the valleys and the textures and the smoothing, you see the glossiness behind the putty. It looks so nice. Now it's time for us to hang this up onto the wall. So once again, this is the wall above the television. I've already measured the space and placed the nails into the wall. And I really wish that this I had another one of these because, I believe these types of art pieces look great in threes. And if I had another one, it would have been perfect. But this is going to be perfectly fine because it's definitely going to fill up the space. It's utilizing the colors that we are using in this space. The golds, you see a little bit of white peeking through, and then some of it looks like it's a little bit of gray, a gray hue. So it's perfect because those are the colors that we are using in this office. Now, I don't know why I just didn't go and get my level to make sure that the pictures was level. I was trying to eye it, but I think we got it okay. So I'm sharing with you, this was the before and that's the after. Look at that. Both are great, but I really love the after of this DIY. I hope you guys do as well. This is definitely one that you can put in your book as easy and inexpensive luxury. Luxury, guys. Luxury on a budget is what I am bringing you right here. So this is one DIY that we have created. I love the frame. That's what I'm pointing out here. I apologize for the glare of this DIY. We can check it off our list. I can't wait to share with you the next one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is hang up these beautiful, luxurious um, curtain rods. Now, these I shared with you a couple of weeks ago. They are from Burlington, and I love, love, love the end finial of this. So at one time I thought about painting these gold, but then I was like, I need to bring more of the grays and silvers into this space. I love the crystal end, and so I'm just going to leave it as is. We're going to hang those up and put up our curtains, and then I come over here and we're cleaning the desk area. You guys have seen this desk so many times, but I have some new items that I am decorating it with. I've shared with you some items that I recently picked up from Z Gallery, and that is what we are going to style this desk with. The desk is actually from a hotel resale store, and this desk is actually from Chateau Elan Winery here in Georgia. It is the perfect desk. Perfect height. I love the color. I love the legs on the desk. This is definitely one of the best items that I have purchased from there. And if you're familiar with my living room area, the two credenzas that I have, one on each side of my fireplace, they also came from the same store. Great deal. Such a great deal. And the furniture is quality furniture because it has to be. They're originally from hotels. So the credenzas are actually from the Hilton here in downtown Atlanta. And like I stated, this desk here is from Chateau Elan Winery. Now I must tell you guys, the glass inlet of this desk is so heavy. I really need another person to help me lift it out. So that's why I kind of just lift it and put it to the side. But it's very heavy, and it is really thick, great quality. So these are the glass bases that I shared with you. These were purchased from Z Gallery. They were part of their end of season sale a couple of weeks ago. And guys, the deal on these were amazing. I believe I paid like a total of $19 for both, I believe. Great. Really love the size. There is also a larger one that I have my eye on. I think I'm going to probably get it on the next sale. And I think it would look great downstairs in the dining room. So I placed these here, and so I'm using some of my faux florals, and you can also use actual florals in this as well. But for right now, I'm going to use the faux florals, and I'm going to create two really quick floral arrangements.
Thinking about you every day and night. Got me thinking I should change my whole life. Cause I'd rather be with you. Know what you gonna do. Take it slow, we gotta get it right. Cut the whole square, we'll be alright. Cause I'd rather be with you. So what you gonna do? Yeah. Ooh, I like it when you pull up on me close.
Isn't that pretty? So I'm just gonna have my mouse pad here. It's time for me to order another mouse pad, y'all. But I will order that very soon, and then I have my desk calendar here. This was one that I picked up a couple years ago, and it comes from Target. So cute. I don't think I paid no more than $5 for this. I thought it was so cute. Love the gold, love the wood, and I love how you can change, the days, the months on this. Really cute.
So what you gonna do? You can look in my eyes and see that I am trying. Got me trapped in a vibe and I cannot lie.
All right, so I think our desk is almost done. We're gonna clear up all of the items that we have over here. Then I have my calendar. We always need this calendar, y'all. This calendar really keeps me on task. And of course, we need a candle. Okay, so here is my final desk reveal. Not bad, huh? All right, so the next thing I want to do is to add the picture light. Now, the picture light I picked up from Amazon. I shared that with you guys in the haul. It has a remote control, so you can change the light, the brightness of the light. And so I really love this, especially at night, guys. I really feel myself in this space. Earlier this week, I shared with you the wardrobe shelving that I picked up from Walmart, and I told you it was too short. Well, the legs came in, and so fingers crossed the legs fit. I love these beautiful acrylic legs. You see it has the gold tips. They are so cute. I got the 4 inches, and it was just the right amount of height that this space needed. If you're looking for some legs like this would be great to go on the bottom of the table. You can put it on your on some chairs, a shelf, anything like that. Your love seat, sofa, perfect. Long as they screw on, and it also comes with other attachments that you can use to attach them to your chairs. So really great quality. These were like $50, so it wasn't cheap, but they weren't that expensive either. So you see, this is what the shelving unit looks like with me having attached the legs on there. It definitely gives it a great amount of height. And excuse that space, y'all. That was a stain that came from Poodle when she was in this room. And so I have to put up my clothing here, and I'm going to have my bags here and some shoes. It's going to be really cute. I can't wait to share with you the reveal coming up early next week. I might do it this week, but you will have to watch my channel to find out when I will be revealing this space. So guys, that is going to be it. Those are all of the DIY and the luxury upcycles that I've made it here in my office area. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani, and welcome to Juani's house. If you like what you've seen so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. Also, come on over and check me out on my Instagram. You can find me over there at Juani's house. Hit the follow button, and then you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's house. All right, guys, so I'm about to go. But before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.